It was said that the portrait of Elisabeth Lederer has been sold for a record sum, and it was asked why it was so valuable. Well, it was noted by the Klimt painting was the most expensive modern artwork sold at auction, and that it was the most expensive ever sold by Sotheby's.
It was explained that the canvas had reached 236.4 million in New York, and it was mentioned that it had surpassed the price for a lady with a fan, adding that the sale made Klimt's canvas surpass Warhol's Marlin, and recalling that shoot Sage Blue Marlin had been sold for 195 million. Just as it was also said that Salvator Mundi had been sold for 450.3 million, and it was pointed out that the figure seemed to crystallize in a cocoon-like gown.
It was commented that the Christmas exaltation of the leader could be read as the last gasp of the Golden Age, and it was said that the Odyssey of the God had been transmuted into vibrant colors, observing that the portrait bristles with culturally complex details and him have woven an enchanting cosplay of shapes.
Explaining that these forms showed symbols from East Asian art, Willie was affirmed that the dragons of Pharaoh were reminiscent of quintessence, and adding that such creatures represented cosmic authority, nothing else that their circling movement gave her a mythic presence.
It was stated that Klimt was not simply flattering his patrons, and that he was renovating the birth of Venus for a new age, pointing out that there was more to consider, observing that the amorphous forms rhyme with shapes in other works, and affirming that writers had linked these shapes to Klimt's interest in embryology, mentioning that the cellular forms began to cohere into a language, and explaining that he created a portrait that worked on deep levels, while noting that those subtle references shed light on what happened to Elisabeth.
It was said that Elisabeth faces increasing restriction because of her Hewitt ancestry, explained that she had falsely claimed Klimt was her biological father, commenting that Serena has corroborated the fabricant claim, and it was said that the authors have accepted the fiction.
Affirming that her story was one of extraordinary transformation, noting that her cycle summoned the mirror of butterfly, mentioning that her crown looked like prismatic wings, and indicating that there was little doubt about the portrait's regenerative genius.